Hello, hello, beautiful people. You know what time it is. It's twin flame reading time. Thank you so much for being here with me. I am Missy Rivers, psychic medium. Thank you so much for joining me. I know you've been waiting for this video. It is twin flame reading time, and I'm so very excited to be able to do this. This is my favorite reading to do out of all the videos I do for you. We're going to look at the current energies between the masculine and the feminine for the people on the twin flame journey. If you don't know what twin flame is, that's okay. Make sure you do your research, because this video is very specific, and if you know what a twin flame is, then you are in the right place, because we get things specific and real and on time here. So as usual, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Now there will be an extended. I am trialing extendeds to see how they go and see how you guys like the content. So have a look around into the actual description box below. There will be an extended. If it resonates with you, click on the extended and you can watch the rest here. Now, as always, I will be using two decks of tarot. I've got the holographic deck for the feminine and the standard deck for the masculine, divine masculine. So in this reading, we're going to look at the specifics. What is the current energy between the divine masculine, divine feminine for the current space of right now, late November into December 2021, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, and what's happening coming up for their future. Now, let's dive into this because I'm really keen. All right, so let's just have a little look now. What are the current energies for the divine masculine in the current twin flame union message right now? So the messages for the divine masculine, how is the divine masculine thinking and feeling about the union and the connection in his twin flame journey right now? Current energy around the divine masculine right now. I'm getting, guys, a massive pressure on the side of my face, on my side of my head here. I'm getting headaches here, little headaches, like tiny little headaches, almost like a tingling headache. And then I'm also getting that there is a real contemplation. Now, I'd be curious if there is something going on for this divine masculine here in this union, in this connection. And I keep wanting to say union, very interesting, in what's going on for that person on that side, because there is thought, there is stress, okay? I'm going to look at the divine feminine, then we're going to compare notes, because I always like to get the cards out at the same time to make sure if they are mirroring each other, we can have a look at that too. Now, how is the divine feminine going in her current energy at this moment in the twin flame union? Ooh, we did it again, in the twin flame journey. Oh, interesting. Okay. How is the divine feminine going on the twin flame journey right now? What are her current energies in divine feminine in the twin flame journey? Well, this is why we do them at the same time. Wow. Wow. Okay, all right, so we do have some mirroring already. All right, now this is interesting. This is really interesting. Okay, so what we have here, guys, the divine masculine in the twin flame union, twin flame energy right now is feeling very stressed, very, very stressed in their own head. He is in his head. He is feeling so exhausted, burnt out. He knows. He has pushed this part past the point of writing this. He knows that this is a challenging situation where he has to make a choice. This is stressing him out. He's having sleepless nights. He is not able to think or concentrate about the situation. He is knowing that this is compounding on his shoulders, on his mind, on his heart, on his soul, and he's needing to, time is not on his side. He's aware of that. He's needing to take action. Now, we've got the Queen of Swords here, which is really interesting here, very interesting. Now, I wanted to get the feminine out as well, because she actually is mirroring this, but different positions in their readings, right, in their sides of things. But what's happening is there is an energy of mirroring each other, which is typical for twin flame union journey. There is a third party already appearing here in the reading. Third party. So in the twin flame union, a reading on the actual masculine side, there would be a feminine air sign perhaps, or a woman, so a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, perhaps around this divine masculine, or he would be talking about the twin flame in his actual journey, who could be an air sign. Whoever is around the divine masculine right now, whether it's his twin flame, whether it's a karmic, there is an energy of this person stressing him out. He is either stressed about the situation with this person, or he is stressed about not being able to be with this person and having everything he wants. Now, this woman, woman in this, I actually don't feel like it is the divine, even if you are a divine feminine and you're an air sign, I still don't believe that this is you, because you were coming through in your own section, but this is somewhere else here. So I'm going to explain this to you in a minute. The divine masculine is contemplating a connection with a feminine in his life that is very direct, very communicative, perhaps not to the best degree, okay? Perhaps not to the best degree. Maybe feel a lot and they can't get their words up because they're feeling a lot, which is totally understandable. But this is very interesting because this connection, karmic or not, or maybe this is something else going on for the divine masculine, this is stressing the divine masculine out, a situation, yeah? A love situation, a work situation. There is something about communication that is seriously stressing this twin flame masculine out. He's looking to have victory over something after it is completed. He's looking to release it. He's looking to release it and complete it in order to have what is the word? In order to have that comfort, that support, and come back with the twin flame union. He's wanting to have this very quickly. I believe that the twin flame divine masculine wants all of this. He wants union. He really knows it. He's feeling the pressure, but he just can't seem to connect the bloody dots. Okay, that's how he's currently feeling right now, and the energies is what I'm doing now. The twin flame divine feminine, she is aware that something is on his mind. She's aware that there is a block because there's two females on her side. She's aware of this. She's aware that she's not the only one. Now, there is a block, and this Queen of Swords is acting as the block, causing heartache and preventing the lovers from coming together, the twin flame union from coming together. Because in this reading, divine feminine, no matter what star sign you are coming through as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands always comes through as the other woman, the one who's not yet chosen, the one who is not yet chosen, but is passionate, is strong, is fair, is just, can stand on her own feet. The Queen of Swords, again, not you, divine feminine. The Queen of Swords is not turning towards the divine masculine in an energy. So if your divine masculine is connecting to a karmic, they are allowing the divine masculine to come to them, but not actually feeding the connection. This is causing the divine masculine to understand, I understand that I have a connection here, but this is where my heart comes. This is who is facing me. This is who is putting effort towards me. This is very interesting to see. The divine masculine is in his own head about this. He sees this dynamic going on. The divine feminine is understanding this is what's happening. She is highly intuitive. You can see this. But there is two females here. One is willing to put the effort and work in and wait and put the passion, love, desire, faith, hope, everything in. And another is mentally, emotionally, and financially dependent on the masculine, which is not feeding the connection, which is also causing a block. There is an obligation on this side and there is love on this side. Look at this, guys. This is on the divine feminine side and this is on the karmic side. See, look at that difference. There is licking of wounds and healing of the situation. Perhaps there is time frame that the divine feminine wanted this to happen in and it hasn't happened yet. But it's causing her to deliberate. Well, I need to really take stock on what I'm doing. I need to have justice. I need to have a momentum. I need to feel what I need to feel. Are you coming or are you going, buddy? She says to her divine masculine. There's a heavy energy here, very big energy. Now let's go through and see how is the divine masculine thinking and feeling towards his divine feminine. What does the divine masculine think and feel towards his divine feminine at this point in time? What does the divine masculine think and feel towards his divine feminine in the twin flame union, please, universe? Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's go to the divine feminine. We'll unveil these cards. How is the divine feminine thinking and feeling towards her divine masculine in the twin flame union? How is the divine feminine thinking and feeling towards her divine masculine? How is the divine feminine thinking and feeling towards her divine masculine in this twin flame journey? Union. We have two jumpers for the divine feminine, which I'll turn over in a moment. Very interesting. Okay, all right, guys. So the divine masculine is thinking and feeling about his divine feminine. He's thinking about union. He's thinking about what his life would be like when he has his princess, his queen, his goddess, his everything. She is the whole package. And hello, we may genuinely may have to stop doing twin flame readings because everyone's going to find union soon. It's looking very promising, guys. The masculine is understanding that he has delayed things so long, it's been so painful, that he is genuinely in a position now because of his lack of action, and he is blocked. The Queen of Swords is here again, I'll show you in a moment, that he is blocked from his happiness and he is delayed. He is in a stagnant position. Nothing is happening in his life because he is not in union. He understands now, or he's beginning to understand now, that if he finds union with his divine feminine, then he will start to have progress in his professional life, in his personal life, in his love life, in his ascension, in his spiritual understanding. Everything will come together. This is twin flame, guys. Hello, 1111. Fantastic. He is thinking and feeling very connected to his divine feminine. Whether he's communicating this or not, he is thinking and feeling about this. He is protected and he's being supported spiritually through the guides about this. He is talking to them, whether he is consciously aware of it, his soul is speaking to his higher self. How do I get this? How do I do this? I don't want to hurt anyone, but I'm done feeling like this. I'm going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. He's going to have to communicate to a karmic. He's going to have to communicate to a karmic very quickly in order to have victory that he wants with his divine feminine. There is something coming through. There is bubbles. Wheels are turning, guys, for the divine masculine, how he's thinking and feeling towards his divine feminine. Very interesting, very connected. Now, on the divine feminine side, how she's thinking and feeling towards the divine masculine, two jumpers came out, and they were the King of Cups, a man who is loving, kind, gentle, sweet, considerate, bear in mind, a little bit moody, but who isn't? Perhaps a water sign, doesn't have to be. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And there is the Death card. This is an ending of an old cycle. I feel like he is moving on from an old cycle. I can feel it in my bones as the divine feminine goes, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I can just feel it. I can feel it bubbling up. This is an ending. I can feel that something is changing on my masculine side. And I'm so happy about it. This is fantastic, guys. Now, on the divine feminine side, how she's thinking and feeling towards her masculine, she knows that there is a turning point taking place. She knows there is a new cycle planet taking out because she has manifested it. She's manifesting still. She's still doing her own thing and she's supporting herself. This is no small woman. She has a big heart. She has a big soul. She has a big purpose. She is manifesting this end of a cycle and she is supporting her divine masculine, whether it's physically, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, whether she is in contact with her divine masculine or not, she is always his rock. She is calming, she is supportive. She has him, she has his back, and he has known that, and he is awakening to that. And the divine feminine is manifesting this extra support for him, whether it's in the dream state or not. You divine feminines are doing this, and you're doing it fantastically because you're offering stability and calm and potential. This is what you see with this situation unveiling. And you are willing to put the effort and work in, but you need to be met in the middle. No longer is the divine feminine thinking and feeling towards her masculine, I'll do all the work because I love you. This is more the divine feminine going, you know what? No, I've done a lot. Now it's your turn. I'm willing to accept it. I love you and I will always love you. We are soul connected, but it's your turn. Do the work, buddy. because I need time to heal and rest from all of this journey, because it has been a journey. And then I'm ready to take the risk with you. What a beautiful message, thinking and feeling towards her divine masculine. Now let's go through and see how the divine masculine is, what is the divine masculine wanting from the divine feminine in the twin flame journey right now? What is the divine masculine wanting from his divine feminine in the twin flame journey right now? What is the divine masculine wanting from his divine feminine in the twin flame journey right now? Wow, very intense, very intense. What is the divine feminine wanting from her masculine in this twin flame journey right now? What is the twin flame, what is the divine feminine wanting from her divine masculine in the twin flame journey? What is the divine feminine wanting from her masculine in the twin flame journey right now? Yeah, makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay, the divine masculine is wanting from his feminine the ability to come and see her, to spend time with her, to travel to her. He's wanting the ability to encourage, perhaps, to take charge on a situation. He's really wanting this. He's wanting to do it quietly and out of vision, out of the foreseeing eye. He's wanting to have a quiet, private moment with his divine feminine. Really having this under the radar. He is wanting to connect with her to see if things are going to be stopped, started, or healed. He's wanting to come through, not to communicate, but just simply to hold space with her during his time, during his soul searching. This very much feels to me, the guys, that this divine masculine is going through the dark night of the soul. I think we've got a bunch of divine masculines out there that has literally come through to the dark night of the soul, and they are in it. They are going through it. The dark night of the soul is a terminology we used in the spiritual realm of soul searching, realizing what's real, what's not, what is for you, what is not. And if it's not for you, then it shouldn't be hard. If it's for you, it just fits. It fits like a glove. And he is understanding this. He is understanding that there is a cycle coming to an end. He is riding this wave out. He's figuring things out. He's connecting the dots. Yes, slowly, but he is connecting the dots. He is understanding that he is in the closing out of a cycle, and his soul and his life and his body, his mind and his emotions are transforming, perhaps overnight, but there's a massive transformation happening for this divine masculine. He is truly starting to get it. Not completely, but starting to get it. And in order for him to heal this dark night of the soul energy, or ride the wave as best he can, he's simply wanting to be in the presence of his divine feminine. Not to talk to her about it, not to complete it, not to marry her, not to go through it all, but wanting to just simply hold the space with her. Because when he is around her presence, he is grounded, and he has more ability to go through this journey faster and with more determination and more courage and pride, and getting there with the determined warrior energy. So he may not communicate to the divine feminine, but he is wanting to complete this cycle of anxiety in his head, overthinking, too much feeling. I need to get out of this, because I know when I make a decision, all of this will go away. So he's wanting understanding, patience, and to hold the space without pressure. It's a key one. Without pressure with his divine feminine. The divine feminine currently wants, ironically, communication. The divine feminine wants communication. She wants to know and update what's going on. Are you okay? Do you still want me? Am I still waiting for you? How do you feel about me? Do you want to spend time with me? I'd love to grab a coffee. The divine feminine will do well to remember not to put pressure on her masculine when he's in the dark night of the soul. And typically you wouldn't have to tell a feminine this, because they can feel their other half when they are going through challenging times. They can feel it. They are experiencing it too, but they are holding this space for the divine masculine. In this twin flame union, typically they are two halves of one whole. And they're so connected that they feel energetically what's going on with the other. So the divine feminine is the neck and the divine masculine is the head. And when the neck's strong, the head can stand. And that's exactly what the divine feminine is doing right now. She's hoping to have communication. She's wanting that because she's wanting love from this divine masculine. She's in love with her masculine. And she's wanting sex and passion and ignition. So she's wanting the mental, the emotional, and the physical to come all together because she's already got the spiritual with him. She's already holding space in that spiritual realm for him. She knows when he's having a hard time. And she's wanting to support him through that, through the best way she can with this resources that she has between them right now. There is a relaxation. She's wanting to have indulgence with her divine masculine. Indulgence is time with them. If you are in contact with your divine masculine or divine feminine, you know, it doesn't always have to be physical. It could be hanging out, playing a game, communicating, going for a walk, but something that makes you feel happy, something that makes you feel fulfilled, spending time with each other, being silly, going out to dinner, having a coffee, having a beer. But being around each other will simply fill these cups up for the divine feminine. So she is hoping to have a battery recharge by being around her divine masculine. She's hoping to avoid the tower moment because she's been through it many times before. Through balance, she's hoping to avoid the tower moment by balancing things out. Very interesting. Now, what else do we need to know? I'm going to go through and see what the divine masculine is going to be doing in December, the next month. What is the divine masculine's next actions, please, in December 2021 in his twin flame journey? What will the divine masculine's energy be in December 2021 towards his twin flame journey? And we're going to go into the extended, guys, and see what the masculine wants to say to the feminine right now and into the future, what the next actions he will be having towards, and any extra guidance we can get from the masculine and from the feminine, and likewise for the feminine. Now, what will the next actions be taken by the divine feminine in her twin flame energy in December 2021? Intense reading, guys. This is really coming together. Very calming, very tense, very watch this space. It's like anticipation is getting me on the edge of my seat here. It's like the pot is boiling, but what's going to happen next? So is it going to cook? Is it going to cook in time? What is the divine feminine looking to do in the next month for her twin flame union energy? December 2021, divine feminine in her twin flame. I just wanted to do extra shuffles. I don't know why, I just did. Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, wow. This is amazing. I love this. Okay, guys, we're going to reveal these cards and we're going to go over to the extended and see some more energy coming through. Now, this is why I had to shuffle it more, because they're in the same position. Typical. They're both reminiscing. So this is twin flames that have a history together, that have memories together. They are reflecting and taking stock about, you know what, wow, I can go have so much with other people, but you know what, this is the person. This is a person who's really significant to me, from someone from my past, someone who's significant to me, someone who loves me, someone who's going to have my back, someone who they're reflecting on memories from each other. So the divine feminine and masculine are both thinking about each other, and they're in the same position. And I tell you what, guys, you have another one here in the exact same position for each other's readings. Hello, looking to come together. The Chariot on both sides. This is a big deal. Okay, let's go to the divine masculine first. So the next stages for the divine masculine in the twin flame union, he's looking to split his focus, and he's looking to give his attention, his time, his energy, his money, perhaps even he's going to shout dinner or something like that, who knows. But there is something that the divine masculine is looking to correct. This is amazing. This is amazing. The divine masculine is looking to correct. I feel like I want to yell it from the rooftops. The divine masculine is finally going through the dark night of the soul. And on the other side of that is freaking ascension, is a soul awakening. Yes, we want to scream from the rooftops. Look at this. So the divine masculine is currently in his dark night of the soul, coming through and correcting what he is doing. He's correcting his behavior. He's correcting his time, his energy, his money. Who gives to him, he will be giving to that person. This is where the divine feminine is going to be proving herself, because she's always stood by him. She's always been patient. She's always been that person, that rock, that sense of calm, that sense of love. Even if he has been off with the karmic, even if he's been off being single, being silly with all these people and all these friends and ignoring the divine feminine, knowing that she's always going to be there, he is finally correcting this. This is so exciting. The divine masculine is correcting who should get the right amount of time and energy. You know what? My divine feminine gets it, because she's the one who's been there for me, because she's the one who brings me the sense of calm, because she is the one who fills me with joy and love and sense of beauty and hope, and balance. And she's done it for years, because we've got history, or we've got memories. And even if we don't have history, the history we do have fills me up. It fills me with joy. And I'm looking to have balance in my life. And I know by having that balance includes having this person in my life. How I'm going to achieve that yet, I don't know, but I know that much is true. And he is not going to be flexible on this, guys. He is really going to be rigid with this. He is not going to be flexible moving forward with that emperor there. He knows what he knows, and he knows what he wants, and he wants what he is going to be getting. And he's going to be getting it with that chariot. This is fantastic. He's going to be really pushing forward. Now, is he being asked to rest before he pursues? Yes. He may need a situation of, I'm going through this, this, and this. I'm detaching from a karmic. I'm detaching from a personal situation. I'm detaching from a situation that has blocked me from coming to the divine feminine. And I'm needing a rest before I come charging in. I need a settling period. I need the dust to settle for a little bit. But I tell you what, he is coming. He is coming around. The divine feminine is ready. And she's sitting on the edge of her seat. She too is reflecting on all of the beautiful memories and all the things that they have done together. She's taking stock of all the beautiful times, the conversations, the touching, the memories that they have. She's wanting proaction. She's wanting movement. She's wanting momentum. She's wanting him to come charging in. Come and get me. And she's wanting him to be that inspired warrior, and she will meet him halfway. She will meet him halfway. And there is a pair that has come on the table today with that Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. They are matching each other with the love that they have for each other. The Queen of Cups, the divine feminine. You may not be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but this is you with the cup of love. This is you waiting for your happily ever after. Guys, I'm going to go to the extended and see what else happens here and see what the twins want to say to each other, how they will be feeling towards each other into the new year. Have a little sticky beak and see what else is coming through and what other guidance we can get for the beautiful divine twins on their twin flame journey. I am Missy Rivers, psychic medium, with you always at missyrivers.com. Is my website for you, available for private sessions. If this sounds like this is your journey, please, I love doing twin flame readings. Contact me for a reading and we will get one going for you. This is amazing. Join me on the extended and we'll see how this story finishes. And look out for my Facebook, YouTube, and website and Instagram for further videos and connections on the twin flame union. Very exciting, guys. Lots of love to you always. Love from my heart chakra to yours. Psychic medium Missy Rivers out. Bye.